Are you struggling to get smooth footage with your new super zoom camera? Well, this is the Nikon P1000 quick release plate. Its unique design hugs the barrel of the camera tightly using a unique notch and the camera's tripod screw, creating a tight, snug fit. Its Arca Swiss compatibility makes it work with the majority of tripod heads, and for those of you who use telescopes or Manfrotto devices, it has 2 threaded inserts here at the bottom so you can connect it to just about anything. Using this one-of-a-kind quick release plate lets you balance the camera at its center of gravity right in the middle, creating more stable, usable footage from this incredible camera. So how did I make it? Well, I've come a long way since my past video, but since now I'm in a new studio, I've significantly improved my 3D printing process and the design of this quick release plate. The main changes I've made are the slimmer body here, a little bit tighter around the corners, different spacing on the threaded inserts, which I think works a lot better with different quick release plates, as well as a cleaner, nicer area around the tripod screw. In Kira, I was having a lot of problems printing the quick release plate flat, as carbon fiber nylon is notorious for warping. So my breakthrough moment was when I realized I should print this standing up instead of flat. This created a stronger product and made my success ratio skyrocket. Once making this change, I was able to cut my printing time down from 13 hours all the way to 6.5, which is amazing. Since carbon fiber nylon is extremely hygroscopic, meaning it absorbs water extremely quickly, I have to dehydrate it for anywhere from 10 to 12 hours before I can use it. However, this IBIS Cyclops is the newest addition to my process. It's a really cool product that keeps the temperature inside this little bin hot enough at 70 degrees Celsius. And as it spins directly off of the filament, it comes through here and into my 2 3D printers. It has made things a lot simpler for me and a lot quicker and a lot easier, which brings me to the biggest upgrade in my process since the last video, my 3D printers. So I invested in a CatTech X Plus 3D printer, and then a few months later found a XMax on Craigslist of all places, and that has significantly improved my 3D printing. My print success ratio shot up to like 98%. The only time I ever have a problem with either of these printers is if something major goes wrong, but the warranty covers it, and I get new replacement products shipped out within a week. Great upgrade. Once the print is done, it's time for post-processing, which is actually pretty simple. Take it off the heating bed, rip off the supports. There's just a little bit of cleanup I usually have to do. Tiny little bits of excess just around the elbow joints and around this hole for some reason. And after that, we tap into the tripod screw hole, creating a thread for our tripod screw. And we melt, using a soldering iron, our 2 threaded inserts into their holes. This creates an extremely strong bond between the carbon fiber nylon and the brass threaded inserts, so you can trust it on a tripod, on a sling, on whatever you need to. It's now time to package up the quick release plate to send it out to people who buy them. So I've got some recycled cardboard boxes here that I make, and then I found on Facebook Marketplace someone giving out a ton of packaging, and I asked all my friends to save their packaging. So I have a stash that I keep renewing, and I safely place the product in some bubble wrap, put it in the box, and she's ready to go. So far, to keep things simple, I've just been selling these on Etsy, so once a sale comes through on the website, it makes it really simple. I can ship it to basically anywhere in the world, and I just press a couple buttons, print out a couple things, attach a shipping label, and we're good to go. So if you are looking to buy one, that is where you can buy it. Just make sure you select the right type of shipping. If you want it to be tracked or faster, you can upgrade that as it defaults to the cheapest one. So I just want to say a huge thank you to every single one of you guys who has purchased one of these. As of making this video right now, there's been 200 of these things sold, which is just mind-blowing to me. So a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you supporting me on this endeavor. It's not anything I would have imagined I would be doing, but I quite enjoy inventing and 3D printing and yeah, keeping this thing going. So yeah, if you want to buy one, Etsy. If not, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.